Hello and welcome to the JBS Show, Part 9, Co. Can you believe this? Part 9
Amazing.
of Arcades Across America. Welcome, my friend Co. From Quarter Drop Arcade. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well, Jamie. Good to see you as always.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun, clearly,
I
because we're
know,
nine
man.
episodes deep.
We're 9 into the Arcades Across America, and I love this series. And today we have two great guests, and I'm really excited to introduce everyone to Kay and Sterling. Kay with the Awesome Pinball Collective, and Sterling from the Pinball Studio. Welcome to Arcades Across America, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks
Hey
for
y'all,
having me.
thanks Jamie. Good to be here.
Yeah, we're real excited. This is our second take, ladies and gentlemen, because we were 5 minutes in. Well, this is take two, because we were 5 minutes in and Jamie was on mute, and that wouldn't have been a very good podcast. So say goodbye to Janine in the background. Bye, Janine.
Bye, Janine.
So, okay, let's start like we did last time with Kay, and what we want to do is just give us the beginning of the Awesome Pinball Collective. Why did you guys decide to do this? What is a pinball collective? And let's go from there.
Sure. So the Awesome Pinball Collective is a new nonprofit pinball collective and museum where a bunch of us collectors in and around Austin pooled our games together to create this really unique space with a variety of pinball machines from different eras. And we're currently in the midst of setting up a museum room, right, that will kind of walk through the history of pinball. And then we have about 40 plus games on free play, right? We're membership driven, and we also sell day passes as well. So the idea from this, this has kind of been kicked around in Austin for, my understanding is even a couple years. Within the past year, there were a number of folks that were talking about it. We were able to, talk to a local office where they had some space, right, at a great deal, and explore that. And then, a number of people just really stepped up, right? We've now got, I'm a member of the board as well as Philip Pomeroy, Becca Salem, Chris Welch, and Ryan Hoddard. And together, this idea really started pushing forward in January when we had regular meetings. And then by May, we actually started a lease on our space, and in June we officially opened, and it is now July.
Wow.
Can't believe we're 2 months in.
I thought Cole went fast with his arcade. Holy smokes.
You guys are cruising.
Yeah, from just an idea to completion, that's unbelievable. Did you guys get your tax ID number and all that stuff?
We did, yep, and we've applied to be a 501c3 nonprofit.
Well, congratulations. I know a little bit about this. Kay came to our house, and she was visiting Houston, knocked on the door, and we had her for dinner. It was a great day. Thank you so much for hanging out with us that day. And the Wormhole, the former members of the Wormhole were there, and she was picking our brain, and it was a really good meeting, and hopefully we helped.
Oh my goodness, super helpful. Y'all gave us some great tips and advice, and that's part of our guiding star now. As we're looking to expand and what we need to do next.
Well, the pinball membership is kind of interesting. I'm actually thinking about doing something like that upstairs, where it's just like a private pinball club, where you have to have a membership to get up there, and everything's on free play. Don't have to worry about the coin max, and I think it's an interesting concept. How many or how much does it cost per month to be a member there?
So we had a couple of deals when we first opened. If you were a game loaner who put a game in, you could get in the first month at $300 for the year, which is a great deal, right?
Wow.
Basically works out to $25 a month.
Yeah.
And then we also initially offered $600 a year if you did not have a pinball machine to move in but wanted to get in early, which is still a great deal. I think works out to $50 a month basically.
Yeah.
And now at this point, we're since we're open, we've been open for 2 months. We're now just doing monthly subscriptions of $60 a month, and members can come in during our regular hours, 6 to 10 on Friday nights, and then also Saturdays 12 to 4. Plus, we have a Monday night for members only, 6 to 10. And then also sometimes we have leagues or tournaments, which they're also welcome. And then if they volunteer, because we are totally volunteer run, if they volunteer at least twice a month, so 2 4-hour shifts, they get upgraded to our gold tier membership. So they have access during the same time that game loaners do, which is about 7 a.m. to 10 or 11 at night.
Very cool. That's a heck of a deal. I mean, it doesn't take long at $1 a play to spend that much money at an arcade on pinball. So for an entire month of fun, it's a no-brainer.
Co, what do you have an update for us about upstairs yet?
No,
Okay, because you're teasing us a little bit.
I know. Well,
Okay.
I've been talking to a lot of the regulars and like how much do they think is the right price for something like that, and what they would want to see up there and what that would look like. And I'm kind of in that just planning phase because
Okay.
the next big project is the front of the building. Because I still haven't done the front exterior of the building as far as like the permanent signage and all that. I have
Okay.
a temporary sign up there and whatnot, but it's gonna be pretty special out there. It's gonna really pop. I'm gonna have a UFO crashing into the building, ideally, if the city will let me, and lights shining on the ground, and then big marquee letters that say either arcade or quarter drop.
Ladies and gentlemen, Co does things big. And
Yeah.
it's why I love him. He doesn't mess around. Okay, I don't mess around either, so it works out perfect for us. So there you go. Well, good.
Yeah.
Sterling, how are you, sir? Thank you so much for joining us. Let me talk a little bit about the rebranding. So you were initially Balls of Steel, right?
Yeah, so we started a group back in 2022. I kind of didn't even know the direction I really wanted to take it. I just wanted to have, tournaments in the area. So we started a group. Actually, I didn't even come up with the name. We went on Pinball Enthusiast, and we're like, what should we call the group? And everybody voted on Balls of Steel for some reason.
All right.
Anyway, moving forward, I was like, I need something a little bit more polished.
Yeah.
So we rebranded to the Pinball Studio at the beginning of this year.
And
But,
where are you guys located?
We are about 30 minutes south of Savannah, so we're in South Georgia in a small town called Richmond Hill, Georgia. A lot of times it's funny, people give us call outs and say they're in Atlanta. I'm like, that's 4 hours away.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're in South Georgia, right near the Florida border, not far from there.
Okay.
So.
And I've met a good friend of yours many times, William Johnson, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Will helps me run the group. He's been around since the beginning, and he kept telling me about this place called Wormhole, and I was like, damn, I got to get over there and check this out. But anyway, we kind of like used y'all's inspiration in a way
Oh, boy.
to kind of come up with just our idea of what we wanted to do here. But
So what was your idea, and where are you now? What's going on at the Pinball Studio?
So originally, like I said, it was just a group, and we were bouncing around between all kinds of local arcades and house tournaments and everything else. And we kept just saying, we got to get our own spot. We got to get our own spot. So finally, we kind of came together. We got a building built. Most of the games are mine, but there is some games that are members as well. So, they help fill the gaps where I still have room in here. And it's been crazy ever since. But yeah, we just run usually tournaments every other week, but sometimes every week. And we try to have some type of event every week. So there's definitely at least one day you can come play pinball here every day, or every week, I'm sorry.
Are you membership driven as well, or is it open to the public, the Pinball Studio?
So originally we were going to do memberships, and then we kind of got away from it. Georgia's got some really crazy laws when it comes to pinball. So
Yeah.
Just our best route is honestly, you can come play here for free. But we ask for a, voluntary donation. It's up to you if you want to donate. If not, you can play here for free. I don't care. But, everyone so far has been nice enough to donate. But so all of our tournaments are just $20 flat. You can come play the machines. They're all set on free play. Play them all night, play in the tournament. And then we do like movie nights and stuff like that, where everybody just comes and plays pinball for the night, and it's like $10 to come do that.
Awesome. Very Wormhole-esque.
Yeah.
And
it is open to the public. It's
Okay.
just, go on the IFPA website or go to our website, thepinballstudio.com, and you can see everything we got. The problem is I have a day job, and it's like I can't just open the doors every day for everyone.
Those day jobs get in the way, guys.
Yeah.
Those day jobs get in the way. Kate, how many members do you guys have right now?
So I think we have a little bit over 30 game loaner members.
Okay.
And I know that we passed 50. We might be up to 60
Awesome.
members now, monthly members.
So what's your
great.
goal? I mean, what do you want to get to? What is your...
So I think, in a lot of ways, this is a dream come true. I've always wanted to open an arcade, and it's even better to do it with the entire pinball community here in Austin and be a part of something bigger than just each of us individually. And not only that, we are a museum and a collective. We're not a bar, right?
Yeah.
So, I actually started my journey in pinball as a pinball technician at Silverball Museum in Delray Beach. And that was where I learned how to work on machines. And to be able to now, open a museum of my own, along with a lot my best pinball friends in all of Austin, right? Work together on this and the collaboration. This couldn't have been done without the community, right? So I think that is the focus, right? Is building the community. Really, our focus is on, educating, providing classes, ways for people to learn, right? A lot of people say they want to learn to work on pinball machines. There's a lot of great pinball knowledge right in here. So, our short-term goals, right, are getting that museum room open. We're working on planning it out right now, hoping maybe September, October to have that done. To continue to build our membership base. We actually have 57 games in the building already. And, it was crazy to think when we first started, we were like, we might have 25 machines. Do we have enough to do this? And now we're at the point where we're like, hold on, we got to think about what more games we're bringing in here because we might start, running out of space. So I think, we're also shifting focus, right, to and hoping to invite game loaners who don't have any games here, right, so that they can be then a part of this community more directly. And then, inviting the general public, being able to expand our hours by getting more volunteers in so we can provide more time for the public to come in and check the space out. So that's kind of our goals over the next year, and hopefully we get to a point where we're sustainable and can continue for the years to come.
Awesome. I love it. When we're talking about building the community, you're doing the same thing in Elk Grove, Oregon, right?
Cottage Grove.
Cottage Grove. That's all right.
Elk Grove.
I'm going to mess
Grove.
up Cottage Grove. You know what? My fraternity brother was from. My
it's
fraternity
not like
brother
Grove.
was from Elk Grove, South Dakota. That's where it
I will
came
hold
from.
it against you.
Nah, it's from my fraternity
No.
brother. Sorry.
I was actually, when Kay was saying that, I was like, yeah, that really rings true to me because community, it's not like, I'm not just saying it really is everything. Community is everything with an arcade space. And like, especially around pinball, having all my friends that are now like, I didn't know these people moving into this arcade, and now I have a large group of really close friends that come every day to the arcade, and we all hang out and play pinball. And it's the best thing ever.
It's not a bad gig, is it? It's not a bad
No.
life, right? It's
No,
really
it's not.
fun.
It's-
Like, Sterling,
blessing.
you're 4 hours away from a major metropolitan area, but how many are you guys pulling for these tournaments? I look at the numbers; they look really good.
It ranges. I mean, we're usually more in the 20-ish, around 20 players or so. But I really don't want it to get too crazy, honestly. I don't want to go to the whole like 50 or 100 players. Not that I have the room for that, but I kind of like it smaller and everyone's friends and everyone hangs out and everyone socializes. I've been to too many tournaments where everyone just sits in a corner and no one talks to each other. And
Right.
That's totally not the vibe
That's part
here.
of the community, though. We had such a great vibe in Houston. We still do, right? With the wormhole and such, and we just had one rule: don't be an asshole, right? And
I stole that rule.
and it's a good rule.
Yeah.
Right? Because why,
I believe that's one of ours too.
it really is. Because think about it. You've got a collective. You're building a family down there in Austin. You're building a family in Georgia and in Oregon. You don't want someone coming in that family and messing it up because you got a good thing going, right? And the last thing you want is someone banging on games and being a potato head. We just don't
That
need
happens
that.
all the time.
Yeah, it does. It does. But
I can hear it from right here. The pinball machines are on the other side of the building, and just they're smacking the machines.
Yeah, you
All right.
mentioned
Oh my
Will
God.
earlier, that you've met a few times, and he can be a little bit rough on machines from time to time.
Well, he's a big dude. Okay.
He's
I
like,
mean,
I'm moving machines. I'm
he's
like,
just-
please don't.
he's just nudging his pinball.
Well, nudging's great, but
Nudging is good, but yeah. No, I think if you want to follow, one of the great things that the two of you have started doing is a lot more social media. I've started noticing with Kay and Sterling. And you've got a guy here, I don't know what part of the screen is, but he's an expert. So if you have any questions about social media and building your presence and building more, this is the guy to talk to, okay? info@quarterdroparcade.com.
always happy to help.
And he really, really is.
Love that.
He really, really is. Building the community is just a small part of what you do. Maintaining the games. Let's talk about that. Code, you maintain all your machines, and it's hard, and not everyone has someone like Kay that can do that. How do you feel the time? Because pinball machines break. How are
Yep.
you guys handling all these tech things?
Well, I'm lucky that it's a smaller arcade. We have 48 machines on the floor, and they're not all pinball. We have 9 pinball machines and 48 arcade machines total. So it's manageable. That helps a lot. But it's still, even with 48 machines, it's daily. Something breaks, I fix it. If I don't have the part, I order it right then, and I just keep like today is my day off, and I was working on my Gold Rush EM pinball machine, my Ice Ball, and Burger Time. And that's just a typical Tuesday. There's always something that's going.
Sterling,
I like it. Yeah.
Sterling, with most of the machines being yours, do you tech them, or do you guys have techs there?
I do most of the tech work, but Neil Wagner, another member and also another tournament director here, he gives me a hand. He's an electrical engineer, and then I've got a background in electrical as well, so it definitely helps out. But I've restored many machines over the years, so I'm pretty familiar with the whole thing.
Okay, how many other techs do you guys have?
Well, that's what's great. It's a hive mind of really smart pinball people, right? We've got Chris and Jordan are some of our best techs for sure. We've also got Ted. I know a little bit. And, all the various owners have varying degrees of experience or certain specific areas of knowledge, right? So we're able to kind of pull that all together and work together to figure things out for the most part. And if none of us can figure it out, we bring in our favorite, Brandon Haney. He's a genius.
There you go. You go to the bullpen.
Yeah, it's good to have one genius ready.
It's good to have a
help
bullpen.
you out if you need it.
It's good to have a bullpen.
I call him Yoda. It helps
He
me
is
whenever I
the
need him.
pinball Yoda.
Yeah, pinball Yoda.
Let's talk about your pinball lineup, okay? That's what people hear. They want to hear the vast selection of games. Co has a great relationship with Flipping Out Pinball. Tell me about what's new. What happened? What's new at the Quarter Drop?
Oh, well, it's always a revolving door at the Quarter Drop. So the latest machine, I've got a Kong, of course, which I'm loving. I play it all the time. Another Keith Elwin banger. It's awesome. We got a Metallica in recently.
New remastered?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And that's been a big hit. People are loving that. For what I'm terrible at Metallica Remastered. I don't know why. That one just doesn't gel well with me for some reason. I enjoy it.
I can't play the original Metallica, but Metallica Remastered, I could blow it up. It's crazy.
Really? It's interesting because I play
blow it up.
Godzilla and Kong all day long, but Metallica I just don't shoot very well. But we have a Ghostbusters coming in soon. I'm excited about that.
Oh, nice.
And we have a Deadpool coming in, a Deadpool Premium. That's coming in soon. And I just brought in that Gold Rush EM pinball machine. Because I'm trying to have every era of pinball, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Yeah,
so
there
that's
you
kind
go.
Of a goal
And then
once
you move upstairs, you're
Well,
Katie
then-
bar the door.
Yeah, then I'll have
then you're
everything
good.
up there.
You'll have everything.
Yeah, I can feed my pinball addiction.
Yeah. Sterling, what kind of mix? How many machines do you have on site?
I think there's currently 19 in here. We got room for 23. I mean, I could keep squeezing them in here, but I'm not trying to go for that.
You know
But
what?
That's the modern wall.
23. We had 23 at the Worm, And 20, 22 is a good number.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you could fit, I mean, if you grew to 50, 60 people, it's not that bad.
And this is enough for me to maintain, honestly. Like any more in 23, like I'm all these are like set up top notch. I stay on top of everything. So
Wow, I love your topper
the bigger
game.
it gets,
I was going
the
to
harder
say
that
you must
gets.
be a topper guy like me because that
don't
row looks
don't
beautiful.
look at those.
Jiminy Christmas.
But
I'm
yeah,
not a
we got
home
modern games
collector.
behind me, and then in front of me, what you can't see is our classics and DMD era games.
So that's good when you're playing in a tournament, especially, right? Because it's
Yeah,
a
it's
mix.
like 50-50.
That's awesome. That's a good lineup. What about UK? What's the lineup look like? You got 50 in there, huh?
Can I show you?
Yeah,
Okay.
you could show us. Yeah.
So it starts all the way down at the end here. I mean, we've got Fun Fest all the way down there, Monopoly, Revenge, Star Trek Next Gen.
I see
one of
a
my
World Cup
favorites of all time.
Soccer co.
Yep.
Yeah, your favorite.
DNA, which is kind of rare. I only turned a couple of the games on here because
Oh,
it's
don't
mostly
worry
just
about it.
me. Got some of the newer games, Scooby-Doo, Labyrinth, Multimorphic, even put a Princess Bride in here. We've even
Ooh.
got more on EMs on this side over here. We've got a little extra room in here with Paragon and some other classics
very
like
nice.
Big Game, Stars. And then got another little secret room with some classics like Black Knight and 8-Ball Deluxe. And then at the very front, I can give y'all a little sneak peek of the museum.
Oh, here we go.
It will be in this room. Right now it's kind of where a bunch of projects that are pinball machines that really need some work are happening. But we have some of the beginnings of our museum with some of our wood rails here.
Nice.
Yeah, and we're throwing this idea around of the very front entrance having a machine that's propped up or someone's working on, and it's like a pinball tech zoo where people can walk by and see people working on a pinball machine.
Why not? Why not? There you go. Well, that is a tremendous amount of room, and just a tremendous amount of room to even grow even more. I love it. When's your next tournament?
So we have tournaments on the second Saturday of every month.
Okay.
So I believe our next tournament is August 9th.
August
And
9th.
our first tournament, we had 47 people show up, which was amazing. Our
Isn't
first
that
tournament was
fantastic?
in
That's
July.
huge.
Yeah. So
they're gonna be pushing in the 60s to 70s within the next couple of months. I mean, the vibe that I'm hearing all the way from Houston is that we're coming. A bunch of us are coming. So we're all trying to book it. So they're building a Whopper farm up there. They're doing great things in Austin. Congratulations! It's fantastic. Let's ask a question about newest machines. What do you have? Is there any new machines in the horizon that you're looking at bringing in? We're talking about maybe a Predator, a Harry Potter, whatever new machines are coming in. How do you handle those, Sterling? Are you addicted and have to get the newest machine?
Yeah, I'm really bad about buying and selling games. I think I've probably bought or actually probably sold like 40 games in the last 2 years. And every one of those was replaced with something else at the time. But yeah, we always try to have the newest Stern. I got King Kong back there. I'm not against having Potter, but I don't want to pay that big price tag at the moment.
It's hard for like a quarter drop co to get a $10,000 machine, isn't it?
It is. And you said Predator. I think that if there's anyone in the world that probably that machine should be what I would be buying, it'd be me, because I'm like a massive fan of the movie. I was planning on buying one.
Are you
I
still
wasn't
planning on buying one?
No, it's too expensive.
Yeah.
It's really they priced it way too high, and then because once the price is too high, and then there's the import fees, and then there's the international shipping fees, and then there's domestic shipping fees on top of it. It's just it wouldn't make its money back.
No,
And probably
there's just
not
no
hold its value
ROI
either.
there. There's just no
Yeah.
ROI there
It's a
for
bummer.
you. It
I'm
is a
hoping
bummer.
they come out like because I have an Alien Ripley edition in the
Right.
back room there, and I'm hoping that they come out with a Predator, like Dutch edition, where
I
it's
see. Yeah.
same price as the Alien, right around there, $9,000, and
I don't know if those days are gone.
I know they might be.
It might be.
Yeah, we haven't seen a price raise in a while from a lot of the big manufacturers, so that's been good. But
What about
they're already so
UK? How do?
expensive.
Yeah, I know. How do we get Robert Byers to bring his Harry Potter into the Awesome Pinball Collective?
I would love that. I did finally get to play it. I played his Harry Potter last week on Friday, I think it was. It was amazing. Oh
I
my
watched
goodness.
the stream, and were you on the stream?
Yes, I was.
Yeah,
I
I
had my
watched-
full Slytherin outfit
Yeah,
on.
I saw it. I'm sorry. I lurk on streams. I don't like to comment that much. I don't want to bother anybody. You know what I mean, Co? I don't want to be that guy. It's like always in there.
I don't. You should come hang out every Tuesday. We stream with the home team here. I'd love to see you in chat.
I've been on. I'm lurking.
Have you?
I'm a
Okay.
lurker.
You're a lurker. That's okay.
I'm a
why
lurker,
not?
Sterling. I'm just
You're
a
so
lurker. I
gregarious,
can't
though. I'm surprised.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
It hurts not to chat, but I just don't want to make it about me or anything. I just want you guys to enjoy your stream. I just want to give you a number and enjoy what I'm watching. So
That's cool.
what else do we have to discuss? Sterling, when's your next tournament?
Our next tournament is this Sunday. So usually our tournaments are every other Sunday. Sometimes we do Saturdays, but it's usually Sundays. The doors are at 12, or doors at 12:30, and then tournament at 1:30. And we usually just do group match play till 5 p.m. Then we take people to finals after that. But that's usually our Sunday afternoon.
Awesome. Well, I just played in a tournament, guys, and I want you to try to copy this format if you don't mind. I went up to Electric Bat. We know the bat up in Tempe, and my buddies Ralph and Kale, and Rachel runs a tournament where it's called a bounty. Have you ever heard of these bounty tournaments? Mm-hmm. So everyone gets a chip, and it's $5 for the chip, and everyone gets a chip, and it's a 3-strike, 4-strike tournament. When you're eliminated, you give your chip to the highest player on that, whoever scored the highest on that round, and they collect chips, and they get $5, and you could lose the tournament and come out and win $15, and it is the most fun. We had so much fun doing Chewy's tournament at the Electric Bat that we stole the idea, Mike Flanagan, and did it at Little Dipper this past weekend. And we had 30 people come with $5 each, and Lee Balasek won a ton of cash, and so did Craig Hughes and a bunch of different guys. So that's poker chip idea. You should think about stealing this. It's a really good idea, and people really enjoyed it. You could be rocking 2 strikes and get some good rounds in, and be taking people's poker chips.
No, that sounds cool. Is it
Sounds fun.
Is it recognized by the IFPA as like a actual format?
Yeah,
or?
I think we had bounty. I don't know. We just did it as a 4X, right? You could just do it as a 4X and just do the bounty on the side.
Dude, I'm the state rep, or one of the state reps for Georgia, and I don't know half of these crazy formats.
They're fun. Yeah. We've been doing an Amazing Race as well to talk some tournament pinball. Amazing Race finals. Have you guys ever played in an Amazing Race?
I don't like Amazing Race.
It's forever. It takes forever.
It takes so long.
It's forever, Kay. You're absolutely right. But if you could do like a top 6, it's not that bad. If you do top 8, it's when it starts hurting feelings and you're there for a long time. I finished second, and then in the Amazing Race, and then finished second in the seedings, and then finished 5th or 6th. So that hurt feelings because I choked. But that's all right. You you're going to choke once in a while. It's fun. Guys, thanks so much for this. I really appreciate it. We're at 30 minutes. Does anyone have any questions? Anyone, any plugs you want to give?
Come check out the Pinball Studio. The best way is just to go to thepinballstudio.com. We keep all our tournament schedule up there and any kind of special events. And also we have a way to contact us and everything, as well as all of our links to all of our social media accounts. So best thing to do is just head over there if you want to check out any of our tournaments, and anyone's welcome. Also, I did want to mention
Please.
Pinball at the Beach. We might do like a big party for a lot of people like heading down that way, because a lot of people are going to be coming down I-95 into Florida. I know a lot of people will be flying, but you know, we are planning on hosting like a Pinball before the beach big party thing.
That's a great idea. I really want to go to Pinball at the Beach.
Dude, you
Oh,
got
it's
to
a lot
do
of
it.
fun.
Do you both go?
I went this past year. It was amazing.
See, I didn't go, but all my friends just like told me, they're like, you so missed out. And I kept looking into it. I was just kind of skeptical about it at the time because it was a new event. So, but it looks like everything went really well. So I'm glad they're doing
It
it
looks
again.
like they're doing it again, right? I mean, it
Yep.
must have gone
Yeah.
well, Sterling. So
Yeah,
that's,
Marshall did great.
I am, let's just say I'm 50-50. I would really love to go. I know I would love to get Ralph and Kale and Co. there. That could be
Aren't you
fun.
from Florida or lived in Florida? at one
I
point?
lived in Florida,
Okay.
yeah. I lived in Florida, and my family's there still. I have my parents. But where is it at Pinball at the Beach?
Near Tampa,
St.
right?
Pete.
Yeah.
St. Pete.
Yeah,
Okay.
St. Pete, right outside
Pete.
of Tampa. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I could hook up with a bunch of fraternity brothers and see what those idiots are doing and go to Pinball at the Beach. That could be a lot of fun, huh?
Pinball and
I
golf.
think
It's a lot of fun.
it'd be a good idea, man. I hope to make it out to Texas this year, but I'm kind of like, they're back to back. You know, it's like, so
It's hard, right? Because
Pinball season.
if you look at, we got to go in October to the Expo in Chicago. Are you going, Co, this year?
I'll definitely certainly try. Yeah, I should.
Oh, that's a
I know. I
strict
haven't even thought
maybe.
about it. Sorry. No, that is. I just haven't even thought about it yet.
I
So,
already
yes,
booked my
I
rooms,
should.
man.
Have you? Oh my
yeah.
gosh. That's
'Cause I
coming
have-
quick. I can see it. This is crazy. Time
It's
flies.
October.
I know. It's crazy.
Right?
That's the part
And
of
then-
running the arcade. It's like
I know.
it's just all consuming.
And then, of course, we've got Houston Arcade Expo. Can't forget about Keith Christensen's birthday party in Houston.
Austin
And
Pinball Collective. We might be trying to get a booth there.
Oh, you should. You should.
It's
And
so-
then,
fun.
It's fun.
have you been,
Okay,
Sterling?
it's fun.
No. I've done booths though before, and I highly recommend it.
The Houston show is truly a party. Okay.
Oh, it's fun.
Surrounded by a pinball show. It is. Wang Chung was there last year, ladies and gentlemen. Wang Chung. I mean, how do you beat that? Where are you going to find that? I mean, no offense to Rob, but I mean, Wang Chung. God Almighty, I had front row seats to Wang Chung. Now, yeah, they're 75 years old. I don't care. They play the hits. They were rocking it, and then
the
so
hit.
the Houston Arcade. No, I know, dude. It's Wang Chung. I know that's ridiculous, right? But I don't even know how much he spent to get Wang Chung there, but it was an absolute
How
blast.
much?
I don't know. I did an over under 25,000. What do you think? 25,000 over under? I bet you it was
That sounds probably right on the money. If I had to
25,000
guess.
plus expenses. You can get yourself a Wang Chung at the Pinball
Chung.
Palace or the
Yep.
Austin Pinball Collective, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. We're gonna have REO
that
Speedwagon
up.
at the quarter drop.
I don't see the ROI on that, Sterling, but you never know. Or
I
the
remember
quarter
hearing
drop.
Bug talk about like he's like, I wonder how much Bruce Campbell would be to bring to a show, you know, of Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bug mentioned
I-
that though.
I wanted to get Elvira here. I was thinking, what do I have to do to get that? You know, so I have a party
don't know.
monsters in the back, and I would love to have her here and sign the back glass. Yeah.
The things we do in pinball.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, of course, then you have TPF in that we're not mentioning in March. And that's really the last one out of the big four, if you will. I'm throwing Houston Arcade X because I'm a shill for them. But so, yeah, how can I go to all four of those? I have no idea if I want to stay married, but we're going to figure it out. You know, we're going to figure it out.
My problem is I keep buying pinball machines, then I'm like, I'm gonna go to a show, and then I'll buy a machine, and I'm like, I'm not going to the show.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
But you have, at least you're selling them,
Kind of.
right? You know,
Sometimes. I used
Hard to let
sell
them go.
Now I
Yeah.
don't like to sell them. I'm trading Elvira though. Elvira is leaving next week sometime.
what's going in
coming
its
in?
place? Yeah.
I think Foo Fighters LE.
All right.
Cool.
Has anyone played X-Men with the new code and Kong with the new code and what else just dropped? Jaws today.
1.01.
Has anyone played any of them?
Kong,
Not
'cause I
yet.
have one.
Played Jaws for a minute.
What's going on there?
I didn't notice a whole lot. I noticed some new stuff.
Yeah.
I noticed some new stuff on the screen, like countdowns and stuff, that I wasn't familiar with. But other than that, felt the same.
All right. No worries. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Anything from you, Co? What's going on with you? Anything new? New tournaments coming up? What's going on at the Quarter Drop?
Yeah, we just had an awesome King Kong launch party and tournament. That was really fun. The 26th coming up, and we're going to do actually our official ribbon cutting because we've been open 6 months now. And that was going to be the original opening day. But we opened way earlier than I thought ever possible. So Chamber will be down here with the big scissors and food and drinks and
Are they
music.
naming a street after you?
Not yet.
Not yet. We can get that. We can make that happen. Come on, guys.
We're going to turn Main Street into Quarter
Coast
Drop
Street.
Avenue.
Quarter Drop.
Oh, after me personally. Oh, wow.
Wow. I mean,
I don't know about that.
the Quarter Drop Drive. That would be
There we
really
go.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. Again, quick and easy. I just wanted to really introduce people to what's going on at the Pinball Palace studio, not Palace. What's
That's
going on?
right
at the
down the road, though.
It
Pinball
is, right?
Palace. It's a great location as well.
Is it?
Yeah, I think. Shit. Or what are they up to? I think it's like 140-ish pinball machines.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Good for them. That's fantastic. How many are they
yeah, that's
getting on
awesome.
a tournament?
Oh, well, they were running. So they started tournaments for the first time at the end of last year, and they ran them up until about a month ago. And I think they're just going to take a little break. Hopefully, they'll return though.
It's got to be hard because the Wormhole was strictly tournaments, right? And
That's what I am for the most part.
and that's what you guys are, and and the collective has tournaments surrounded by a collective and open hours. It is hard just running those tournaments and building that community. But I'm telling you, once you build it, they will come, guys. And anyone that's listening, play competitive pinball. I know I don't talk about it all the time, but I'm addicted to it. It is so damn fun. I am crazy. I throw hissy fits in the corner. But so what? I'm not banging machines and I'm not an a-hole. So I absolutely love it. And, I've played in tournaments with Kay. I've played, I want to play in a tournament with Sterling. These are great things. And join your local community. You can find it simply on ifpa.com, right? I think.
Yeah, go
And,
to the IFPA website and just search your area, and you'll see, hopefully multiple locations that have tournaments going on.
Great. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Where can they find you again? At the awesomepinballcollective.com?
awesomepinballcollective.org.
Even better.
Because we are a
Even better.
nonprofit.
There you go.
And then, Awesome Pinball Collective on Twitch, Instagram, Facebook. And come check us out here in Austin.
Thanks, guys. I really, really appreciate you all, and hope you guys continue success. Congratulations on what you're doing. Congratulations on the rebranding, Sterling and Austin, what you're doing.
Thank
and
you.
Co, of course. You guys kicking butt and taking names over there in Oregon. And I hear some tech work going on there, Kay, so we're going to leave you alone, all right? Always be teching. Always be
Yep.
teching. All right. Thanks, guys, so much. I
Thank you.
appreciate you.
Thanks for having
Thanks
me.
all.
Hey, Co, that was fun, man. It was
so
good.
awesome. I love learning about these different pinball
Yeah.
locations all around the country.
And I love the fact that part of what my past was an inspiration for the Awesome Pinball Collective and for the Pinball Studio.
I caught that.
That is
Yeah.
really, really cool. That is really, really cool. And
That must
makes
be
me
very
feel
rewarding.
warm. It
And
is.
it's not surprising either because you were doing special things over there. Now you're doing special things at Eureka.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I love going to Eureka, and now I'm able to go to more places in Houston too, because I'm not just holding to one place anymore, so I can go all over the place. And but it's been fun. I'm having an absolute blast.
The streams are cool. It's like a pretty party vibe over there, huh? At Eureka?
Yeah, Houston's
Yeah.
got a good little party thing going on that
Which
we
from
can't-
a view, oh, sorry, but from a viewer standpoint, it's really interesting because you guys are all having such a good time.
you know, there's so many good players in Houston that when one of them doesn't win, we're also pretty pumped, you know, for a newbie or for an average player to kind of sneak up in there. And those are my favorite streams, when someone that's playing with house money, if you will, gets to the finals, right, Co?
Yes, absolutely.
It's so fun. It's so
Yeah.
great.
Never happens to me. I do terrible at every tournament. It's tragic. You know, I can go up to Godzilla and get 1,000,000,000 points when I'm just having fun, but can I do that in a tournament? No, not even close.
I know. Isn't that a pisser, right?
It's tragic. I got on attack from Mars in the last tournament, and I'm like, oh, good. I had the GC at the arcade on that game. I can crush it. Rule the universe, no problem. I was fourth place. Like, it was like the worst score. I have to really try to get a score that bad. And that's just how it goes in tournaments for me. I don't know what the problem is.
There is a book called it's either The Art of Tennis or something about tennis, and it is about playing the machine. It's like playing. You don't play your opponent. You just play your game, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Ralph covers this in his latest podcast, and I highly recommend you guys should go check this out, because Ralph loses his mind when he plays, and I lose my mind.
Yeah.
And it is a real. Lately, I've been trying to like breathing exercises.
Yeah.
I've been trying to just play the machine and just,
Yeah.
and it seems to help. But when I'm in a mood, negative things go into my head, then forget it.
Yeah.
Then I can't. Isn't it amazing how mental it is?
It's a mental game. Even when I'm in a good headspace, I still have to be in the right frame of mind. And I think my big problem with the tournaments is I'm not just competing in a tournament. I have this problem where I'm running an arcade, and I'm always looking
Right.
to make sure everyone is taken care of, and there's not kids that need tickets, because we have the arcades open. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, SpongeBob is spitting out tickets, and there's kids, and I'm
Well,
like,
you
oh my
have
god.
you have a good excuse then, Co.
Well,
because
yeah, but I
you're
still-
TDing, running an arcade, and trying to play. Good luck.
Yeah, well, I haven't been TD yet, but I am going to
Okay.
be moving forward. I have a TD.
Oh,
But I
Good.
want to start doing monthly tournaments, because I'm a Stern Army location, and they want you to do the monthly tournaments. And my TD
And you
can't commit
should.
to that,
That-
because, yeah,
okay.
I should.
You should.
Yeah.
They're great. That's how you truly build it, right? Is
Yeah,
the monthly.
yeah.
And Michael Grant's going to take care of you with Stern Army, and
He's been great. And after our last podcast, you mentioned Michael, because I've been working with Roper at Stern, and
Okay.
he's awesome. And then you mentioned Michael, and so I reached out and said, because I wasn't sure if I was a Stern Army or not, because I have the leaderboard and I did the phone call and the whole thing. But that's a different. Now I am Stern Army. I've got
Oh,
the
good.
banners and yeah. And I've been working with Michael, and he's been awesome. Everyone at Stern, of course, is always so helpful.
Yeah.
They got it together
And
over
how's
there as far as
and
like,
the relationship
community.
with Flipping Out has still been great.
Oh yeah, amazing! Flipping out, gosh,
Yeah.
they take good care of everybody, and they're so pro. Yeah, it couldn't
Well,
be
there's a
better.
reason why so many people are sponsored by them, because they really are to do a great job. I know Ralph loves them.
Yep.
So
They understand the importance of community outreach and spreading the word of their brand, and it pays off, because, I mean, they've got to be. I imagine by numbers, they're the biggest pinball distributor in the world. I would think.
gotta be right.
Yeah, got to.
Yeah, he's gotta be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, congrats to Zach, and way to go. It's
Yeah.
doing a good job there. I only have one sponsor. You ready?
Okay, what is it? Pinball? All right.
Pinball.
Is Pinball sponsoring you now?
Absolutely.
I love
Brooke
that.
And Pinball is a sponsor of the JBS show, and she sent some really cool Pinball stuff here. Some
Oh,
more
I'll have to buy
swag
some
and some
Pinball.
Pinball. Dude, you need to buy some Pinball, and I'll tell you why. I just got back from the Grand Canyon, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the driest place on earth.
Yeah.
And I use Pinball
Cracked
every
lips,
single
yeah.
day, and my lips
Yeah.
are perfect.
Wow. If the Pinball can survive the Grand Canyon, it can
I
survive
mean, if it can
anything.
survive the Grand Canyon, it's sure as hell going to survive your arcade. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. I can see
that-
the script in my head of the video already.
Oh, you think I should make? Are you making the video or am I making the video?
I don't know. I immediately go to script mode when I think of.
Yeah, you do. How has that been going? Everything going well in the social media world for you?
It is going well. I feel like I'm not being as prolific as I should be as far as output. I'm hard on myself on that. I'm trying to find that balance. I'm trying to find that sweet spot right now. A little bit of a.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
trying
tough.
to. I'm only posting once or twice a week, and I need to up those
Yeah.
numbers. Right? That's just
And-
not enough.
Yeah.
But I'm so busy at work, and this is a good conversation. Real quick, as we end the show, I have serious decisions to make when it comes
Okay.
to the JBS show. Right?
Okay.
I want to continue to do Arcades Across America once a month, at least try to do once a month, right? But then I've got these clowns in the round table that are we're pushing maybe every 3 weeks.
I think that round table is lightning in a bottle.
I do too, dude.
I think that I know that I love watching the round tables.
So
And I love JBS show too, of course.
No,
but
yeah.
I think that if you're going to go all in on something, I think that the round table, you guys are 3 well-known personalities in the pinball world. So you got a bunch of different people coming to see you guys, and it's fun because you're friends.
we are really
Yeah.
friendly. My wife
Yeah.
is going out of town again for the end of August. And so I look at flights, I go, well, how? No one is going to Arizona in August, right?
Right.
I got
yeah.
a flight for
Make sure you have
7
your pin bomb if you do.
Well, I'm going to bring pinball, no question. But I got total from Southwest Airlines. I got a flight total 138 both ways, and I'm getting an Airbnb for like $300. I'm going to go
Wow.
hang out with these idiots again at the end of
Excellent.
August.
Yeah.
And-
why the heck not?
I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
it's like all in. It's like $500, and I get to go
Yeah.
hang out with my buddies. So we're going to do a live show while we're there as well.
Yeah.
So
I
you're
can't wait
right.
for that.
I'm having a really good time with them. I think people see that we're genuine. You've got an arcade owner, a home
Yep.
collector, and a location player, if you will.
Yeah, and all 3 known pinball people that are friends and that have different perspectives. And it's a good name too. Actually, Roundtable was a name I was floating around when I was thinking
sorry,
about doing
dude.
different things. No, it's okay. No, I'm not upset about it. I'm just saying that was because I was like, I'm surprised there's not like a pinball roundtable. I actually had this thought about a year ago, and when you did, I'm like, yeah, good. That's perfect.
I kind of bullied them a little.
Did you?
No, it
They loved
took
it.
it took
Okay.
a little convincing, but not too much.
Did
It
they?
wasn't. It
Oh, I
didn't take
think
too much
yeah.
convincing.
You guys have so much fun when you're doing it. It's
We have a ball, and we have a shared note, and I literally talk to these clowns every day, and I absolutely love them, and we're having a time of our life. But
amazing.
between the JBS show still trying to stream, do some social media, and my interview show. I think the interview show is probably going to take the back seat, right?
Yeah, I mean, you focus on what's working and what you enjoy.
I
Imagine
have
the
an
round
interview.
table.
I have an interview booked that we're waiting on a date. That's going to be really awesome.
Okay.
I'm teasing
Cool.
that one, so
Okay.
stay tuned on that.
Stay tuned
But
and
yeah,
find
I'll
out.
probably just do a few interviews a month. Do you watch Dirty Pool Pinball?
You know what? I keep meaning to ever since your podcast, and he's been in my Twitch stream as well.
Listen,
and I haven't yet. I need to just get him on the rotation.
Get
because I
him
do
on
listen to-
Spotify too, because
that's where I would put him because I listen
Okay.
to a lot of podcasts, and that's where if you're in my Spotify playlist, then
Right.
I'll listen to your podcast.
Me as
and
well.
I haven't done that yet, and you know what? Right after this, I'll just add him. so
add
that
him
I can-
because truthfully, he's doing such a good job interviewing that I'm kind of like, ugh, I don't need to do this anymore.
yeah,
Because
Yeah.
between him and Teolis, they do such a good job that I'm going to
well, I've
take
caught
that.
a little bit of what he does, and it was great. Just
He's very talented.
Yeah.
Talented dude. And congrats, Jeff. Anyone not listening to him, please do so.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
100%.
that's enough, sir.
Okay.
Good time catching up with you. Congrats again,
Indeed.
everything going on in the quarter drop, and good luck with the ribbon cutting. That is so cool. You get the
Yeah.
key to the city?
Well, you know, I'm still waiting. I don't need the key to the city. No.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. I'm sorry.
I know. That's okay.
I
All right,
haven't been able to
thank you.
talk to him, ladies and gentlemen, very much.
Yeah.
The guy is seriously busy, okay? So,
Yeah. I mean, I am busy, but I try not to. At the end of the day, it's fun. I'm running an arcade. It's not. There's things that I could feel. I'm not like stressed about it. You know what I mean?
okay, good.
So yeah, some people
Good,
they're
good,
busy.
good.
They're really busy. I am busy, but it's not like it's totally fine. Yeah, I enjoy it.
Well,
That's what matters, right? Having
that's
fun.
all that matters.
Yeah.
I could still see the joy in your face, dude.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
God,
and
I
so
pinch
when that
myself
goes
still.
away, when that
Yeah.
goes, yeah, you pinch yourself, right?
I
Can
do.
you believe
yeah,
you're doing
I'm like,
this?
oh my gosh, I just look right even now. I'm just looking at it, and I just think of the joy that it brings to the community. And that's really like people come in here and they just thank me for doing this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you. I
know.
It's amazing. Yeah.
All right, what's your number one earning pinball machine, real quick?
Attack from Mars. They made
Really?
$200 last week. Yep.
There you go. Play
Yep.
some Attack from Mars. AFM is
Yeah,
one
it's
of my
75
favorites.
cents a play, so it's getting
It's getting banged on. Good.
yeah, it's getting every day, play after play after play. Yeah.
Well, save Paris and all those great cities, and
Yeah.
keep doing what you're doing, Co. Thanks so much, brother. Appreciate you as always.
Thank you.
Again, JBS Show. You've already found us, but hit me up on YouTube. All right, we really need those subscribers. I had like 5,000 at Wormhole, and now I'm down to like 550. So help me out.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Thank you, sir. Talk to you
Thank
later.
you, Jamie. Pleasure.